Out of all the projects I actually put time, energy, and money in, I would say GameFi or NFT games has been the most lucrative, the most rewarding, and to be honest with you, the most fun. However, many of you guys that have been following us here at Passive Income Group have messaged me or or in the comment section has said, I don't even know how to get started. Like, I want to get started, I just don't know how. I've done several videos on CryptoMines, which is my favorite game I've been playing, and yet many of you guys still have not started yet. So in this video, I'm going to make it quick, straight to the point on how to get started right away and how to start playing to earn this amazing token called Eternal within the game CryptoMines. So stay tuned. I'm going to walk you through all that right here in this video. All right, guys, welcome back to Passive Income Group, also known as PIG, where we show you some of the best ways that you can generate passive income right here in the digital space. My name is Twan, and hopefully if you've been following us, many of you guys have been following, watching the videos, but a lot of you guys don't subscribe. So if you find this video or this channel helpful to you at all, definitely support us by liking, subscribe, and ring that bell so that way you can get notified every single time we upload videos. So today we're actually going to give you a quick tutorial on how to get set up and start running with CryptoMines immediately, okay? And so my goal is to keep it really simple for you guys and walk you through step by step, because many of you guys, just like anything, when you don't know, you don't know. And it's sometimes overwhelming or so cumbersome that you feel like you don't even know how to get started. And CryptoMines is my favorite game, okay? I've done very well with it. And if you've been following, you know I don't like to brag about how much money I've earned or any of that stuff like that. But to more or less that if I see that it is something that you can earn tremendous amount of rewards, you can 10x, 50x, 100x, I'm definitely going to talk about it, okay? And before I do get right deep into it, I always want to say that I want you to know that I'm not your financial advisor. For me, I'm just a crypto blockchain enthusiast. This is a hobby. This is a passion of mine. And for me, making these videos for you guys is for educational purposes only. Always do your due diligence, always do your research, and make sure that you understand that everything you do is 100% responsible for yourself, and you can lose all your money. So make sure you do your due diligence and research. So let's get right into it. So CryptoMines. So if you don't know what CryptoMines is, it is a play to earn NFT game where basically you are flying to these planets. There's over 30 different planets, and I think they're expanding more and more. But ultimately, you're going to these planets and you're mining this amazing element called Eternal. Now, Eternal is actually currently right now valued at $73.95. And when I first got started, Eternal was only $8. And in the month of November, it actually started pumping like crazy. So to kind of give you an idea of how volatile this was, you can see here it actually was hovering $7, $8, $6, and then, you know, hovering and slowly climbing. And once it started getting attention, the value of the token started pumping up like crazy. And it actually, its all-time high, I believe, was around $800. Now, it actually grew really, really high because the total supply of Eternal is only 5 million. Keep in mind that Bitcoin is 21 million in total supply. And so this is a low supply, which means that this is a gem that will really, really pump. And because it's not difficult, it doesn't take a whole lot to pump the value of the coin, people took profit. And of course, it actually, there was a huge sell-off. And currently right now, it dropped from 800. Right now, currently, it is at 73.95. Now, for those of you that are, everyone has different philosophy, different thoughts behind, how tokens and how different coins go up and down. For me, I just know that everything has cycles. What matters is that the utility behind this coin. Now, if there's no value, there's no utility behind it, then of course, the value will just go down and it'll stay down. Now, I'm very bullish with CryptoMines because of how the ecosystem works, and I'm going to explain how that whole thing works. And again, these are just my opinions, okay? So the idea behind it is that you're flying to these planets and you're mining these Eternals, okay? The farther the planet, the more Eternal you can get. So right here, the first planet that you can fly to is this one right here, Adrokuri. So it takes mining power. You need 100 MP. There is fuel costs, so it costs you 21 fuel. And every time you go, you gain EXP points. So you get 5 EXP. Now, basically, you need to have this much. So you need to basically get a ship. You need to get the workers that produce the MP, put them in the ship, put them in the fleet, fly them out. You got to fuel it up. You got to fuel that fleet up, and you got to contract them, and then you're flying them out. Now, when you fly them out here, you have a success rate. And of course, if you, this is an 85% chance that you'll be able to, it's like rolling the dice, and you have an 85% chance to be able to earn 0.05 Eternal, okay? So if you wanna know how much 0.05 Eternal is, right now the current value of Eternal is 73. So I'm gonna pull up a calculator and basically pull that up so that way you can see how much that is. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up right here, 0.05, 73. So I'm gonna take 73, multiply that by 0.05, and at the current value, that's gonna give you $3.65. Okay, now here's the thing. This project has an oracle. So basically you're always gonna make this money. Now what's cool about this is as the value of Eternal goes up, this number goes up. Now, of course, this is where you start, and as you be able to increase your mining power and you're able to fly a little farther, cost you a little bit more fuel, you're able to get 0.10 Eternal. And you can only do this, you can only mine once every 24 hours, okay? The farther you go, the more Eternal you can get. Ultimately, the idea is you want to get to planet 30. Planet 30, sector G, it's gonna, the requirement is 3,000 MP, 2,100 fuel, but you're gaining EXP points. But you're able to actually get more Eternal. So basically, how do you get started? Okay, number one, you want to start picking up ships. You can mine them, okay, or you can actually pick up. You can mine the workers. You can mine the ships. Give you a quick idea. The ships, basically, there's 5 stars, there's 4 stars, there's 3 stars, there's 2 stars, and 1 star. And so the stars represent how many workers you can have in the ship. So 5-star means you can add 5 workers. 4-star means you can get 4 workers. And then 3-star means you can add 3 workers. So you can mint them, okay? And it's gonna cost you about $20 worth of Eternal. Or you can actually buy them right from the NFT store. The same thing goes with the workers, okay? So the workers, you can mint them. It's going to cost you 20. Or you can actually buy them from the NFT store. In the beginning, I was minting a lot. And then, of course, over time, I decided that I wanted to buy and sell in the NFT store. And so you can go to the store and you can look up different rarity levels. And you can actually start buying them right here. So this one right here costs you 9.68 Eternal. 5 workers can be added. And let's see here. You can get 4-star ships. You can buy them right here. Again, you can mint them. Cost you $20. Or you can actually just buy them right here. Now, once you actually buy or mint the ships and the workers, you want to put them in a fleet, okay? Currently, right now in this account, you can see I have 5 different ships. And you want to add them into into a fleet. One fleet can add up to 10 ships and a total of 40 workers, okay? So basically, not difficult to do. You just add them in. And really, to be honest with you, that's pretty much how simple it really is. You can work your way up. You can start, the idea behind it is that my strategy is you want to be able to actually get to the farthest planet as much as possible. And I'll give you the number. You need 4,900 MP, okay? 4,900 MP, and you can get them from the workers, okay? So ultimately, you can buy them, okay? So for example, let's say you wanted to have 4,900 and you have 34 workers. Simply just take 4,900, and let's say you want to actually get 34 workers to do it. That means the average workers MP needs to be about 144 if you want to fit 34 into a handful of ships and put it in the fleet. So basically, let's say I pull up 144 in the marketplace. You can buy them up. This costs 1.15 eternal at the current time of recording this video. 1.15 right here. And you can actually buy up until you have 4,900. Now, this might be too much money, right? You might want to start small and have 1,000 MP or 2,000 MP, and you can work your way up and start mining every 24 hours and start collecting some of that eternal. And then you can start upgrading from there, okay? So the idea behind it is that you want to be able to increase your MP over time. You want to be able to make sure you add these workers into the ship, put them in a fleet, and then ship them out on an expedition. And you have every 24 hours to do so, okay? And my strategy is this, is that you want to be able to have an optimized team as quick as possible. Why? Because an optimized team, which means 4,900 MP, in a fleet, and you want to be able to get them out there, it's going to make you about $380, $400 a day or so. After, if you think about it, let's say it cost you $6,000 or so, depending on the current time of setting up a team. It might be different, all right? So let's say building a team from minting to going to the NFT store, let's say it costs you $6,000. And every day you're able to make about $400 a day. So, and at a 91% success rate, okay? So 400, let's say it costs you $6,000 to be able to put together an all-star team. You divide that by 400 a day. So it only is going to take you 15 days to be able to actually make enough money for you to build another team. And so you can go to NFT store, you can mint it, and you can actually put together an all-star team that produces 4,900 MP. And once you have two teams, think about this. You can actually have 400 times 2 on average. So that's about $800 a day. And let's say it costs you on average $6,000, $7,000. Let's just use $6,000 on average. And you divide that by 800. So that means that every 7.5 days, you're able to actually build another team. Okay, hopefully you guys are following what I'm saying here. And what's cool about this is that this is what I did. I started with 1 team, 2 team, 3 teams, eventually started growing the teams to the point where the cash flow is so big that you're able to multiply and grow your passive income from this. Now, over time, you're earning eternal, and eternal is going to, as eternal rises, you're able to get the appreciation on that. Now, how does this system continue to grow? Well, when you build your fleet, what I love about this is that you're constantly feeding the ecosystem, because every time you're flying it out to, and you're taking it out to an expedition, it's going to cost you fuel, okay? For example, you're going to fly out to Sector G. Fuel cost is 2,100 fuel. And you go to fleets, and let's say you buy fuel, okay? Let's say you need 2,100 and you buy it. It's going to cost you 0.2856 eternal to fly them out, okay? So what does this mean? Some of you might say like, oh, dang it, it's like you're spending so much money. This is the ecosystem. This is what makes it sustainable, is that every time you're flying it out, it's deducting eternal. It's utilizing the actual native token, the utility token of it, and it's actually deducting this and using this money to fuel the ecosystem. This is going back into the rewards pool to pay out those that are mining. The other thing is that you have to contract your fleets out. So when you click on contract, you can contract 3 days, 7 days, 15 or 30 days. And all this is actually being divided right back into the rewards pool for those that are mining every 24 hours. Now, how is it able to pay everybody? It doesn't. Remember that every expedition, there is a win rate. So win rates can range 85%, 30%, 79%, 40%. And you increase that win rate by being able to actually making sure that you follow the rules of building the team. Details can be found in the white paper, but I've already given you so much content to be able to build an all-star team. So to get started, it's actually really not difficult. Make sure that you've downloaded MetaMask Wallet, okay? Because everything is built around the MetaMask Wallet. And if you haven't downloaded MetaMask Wallet yet or installed it, you want to make sure. My favorite way to actually play CryptoMines is through a computer or through a laptop. You can also do it through your phone, and that's not a problem at all. You got to install MetaMask Wallet. Now, if you haven't installed MetaMask Wallet yet, on the very top, I'll make sure I'll have a link to a video to set up your MetaMask Wallet immediately. Now, after you set up your MetaMask Wallet, the second thing you need to do is you need to add Smart Chain network to your MetaMask Wallet. You have to do that manually. And now I have a video that shows you how to add the Smart Chain extension. I'll make sure I'll have it pop up right above here. Make sure that you have that set up immediately as well. So once you actually have that set up, CryptoMine works in the Smart Chain network. So once you have that set up, to actually start playing, you need Eternal and you need Smart Chain, BEP20 BNB. So make sure that you go buy some BEP20. If you don't know how to buy some, the fastest way that you can do so is by buying it through, let's say, SafePal. I love SafePal wallet because you can actually buy BEP20 immediately through there. Now, if you don't know how to actually buy BEP20 through SafePal, I do have a video above that will prop up that you can use to be able to actually get that set up. And you can actually literally click on BEP20 BNB and it's going to say buy coin. You can buy it right then and there with the debit or credit card. Now, if you already have cryptocurrency, you have, let's say you have Bitcoin, or you actually have different cryptocurrencies, easily, simply put, make sure that you actually can make sure you swap it. Again, I love using SafePal. You can actually send that cryptocurrency to SafePal. There's an option in there. Watch the video if you don't know how to swap, and you can actually swap your Bitcoin or Ethereum to BEP20. And then if you have BEP20 ready, which is Smart Chain, have that sent to your MetaMask wallet. So that way you have it ready to be able to use, okay? So now that you have BEP20, what do? You need Eternal, okay? So go to play.cryptomines.app and in your MetaMask wallet. So if you already, let's say you've already installed it right here, MetaMask, and you already have Smart Chain BEP20 inside your MetaMask wallet, go to your browser, whether it is on your extension, your Chrome extension, or your Chrome right here, or through your phone using your browser through MetaMask, that's fine. And you want to go to play.cryptomines.app. So once you go here, then what you want to do is you want to visit PancakeSwap or any of these, your choice, okay? I'm a big fan of PancakeSwap, so you can click on PancakeSwap. And you want to be able to swap your Smart Chain, your BNB, for Eternal. So you want to click on I understand, import, and go ahead and actually buy some Eternal. Now, depending on your cash reserve or how much availability you have, it will determine based on what you actually can do, okay? So for example, let's say I have 9 BNB right here. I'm going to click on 9, and that's going to convert to 71 Eternals. You want to $500, $1,000, it's up to you. You want to swap it, and then you want to have Eternal swapped inside your MetaMask wallet. Now, rule of thumb is you want to set aside some BNB Smart Chain because that's you need that for transaction fees. Now, once you've been able to do that, you now have Eternal ready, and you now have a little bit of BNB BEP20 for fees. and you want to start building your team. Now remember what I just told you earlier, okay? You can go to the NFT store, which is what I've done, and you can actually buy some workers, buy some spaceships, and you need a goal, okay? So let's say you click on Expedition, and let's see, you said, Twan, I want to be able to fly, I want to earn at least 1 Eternal a day. Right now, 1 Eternal at the current time of recording this video is going to produce you $73, okay? 1 Eternal. So let's say your goal is to do that. So you're going to go down here and you're going to look for, let's say planet 14 here, Yimigwa. So you want to be able to get to here. So your goal is to get to 1,400 MP, and you want to be able to fit that 1,400 MP into enough spaceships inside a fleet that you put in, and you want to fuel it up with 434 fuel and fly it out to here to get 1 Eternal. So how do you do that? So you can actually literally take 1,400, it's all math, and let's say you want to fit it in a total of like 10 workers, okay? So you get, let's say 10 workers, say 1,400 divided by 10 workers. And each worker needs to be about 140. So you can either mint it, and it's kind of like rolling the dice. You never know if you're going to get the worker you want, or you can get 10 workers at 140 each. So you go here, and you can click on the filters right here. And I clicked on 3 because the 3-star workers are going to do between 100 to 150. So you want 10 of them, right? So you can click on 140, and it's going to pop up these right here. So you need 10 of these because you need 1,400 MP. So you can buy 10 of these, okay? And if you have 10 of them, that means you also need enough spaceships to fit 10 of them. So let's say you have you bought 1 4-star ship, okay, which fits 4, and then you need you know, again, it's just basic math. You know, let's say you had 4 done, and then you can actually buy 2 3-star ships. That gives you a total of, you're able to fit 10. So 0.38 Eternal for 2 of these each, and 1 of these 4-star workers that you can purchase, and then you put them all into a fleet. You can click on create fleet, and you simply just add your spaceships, you add your workers together, put a name for it, and you actually create it. Once you're done, you fuel it up with the requirement, you contract your fleet, and you're ready to actually mine. Now, a couple of rule of thumbs that you need to know is that when you mine, it's going to go into this reserve balance right here where there's a tax. Okay, it's going to tax for, it's going to tax you a certain amount of if you withdraw out too early. But every day that goes by, the percentage gets reduced to 0. The actually it's going to be 15 days until you can withdraw where there's 0 tax. And this is fine because you want to actually hodl this Eternal token as long as you can, because you want the more we all as a community hold, the more the value appreciates over time. And so that gives you a quick idea of how this works. Again, your objective is to get to 4,900 MP, and you want to be able to actually fit it all in to a fleet, and you want to take them out to the farthest. So this gives you a step-by-step instructions how to play to earn. It's simple. Once you actually have it set up, every 24 hours, you're just sending out your fleets and you're mining Eternal every 24 hours. It's very lucrative. It's one of my favorite projects I'm doing right now, and hopefully this was of value to you. So again, if you have any questions, let's say, for example, you have some strategies that you think are very powerful. What are those strategies that you've done so far? Definitely drop the comments below. I totally appreciate all you guys that are following us here at Passive Income Group. So if you feel this video was helpful for you at all, definitely like, subscribe, and actually ring that bell so that way we can stay in touch. So again, my name is Twan. Looking forward to seeing you at the next video.